It's Tech Tuesday on the Arizona Daily Mix, and today we are talking about how to avoid ransomware virus. This is a big deal right now, and so joining us we have Eric Marcus, CEO of Marcus Networking. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's start out. What is ransomware virus?
So ransomware virus is a virus that can be infected on your computer, and it locks all of your files so you have no access to them. And the only way to get access back is to either pay the ransom, hence ransomware virus,
right,
or do a restore of your files through a backup solution.
That's terrible. We were talking about this a little bit before. So ransomware virus, you did mention the ransom. The ransom can range all over the board, right?
The ransom could be $50, it could be $100,000. We've had hospitals in California have to pay $100,000. We've had clients here in Arizona have to pay $25,000. Wow. We've had personal computers for $50.
That's insane.
Very insane. It's paid through Bitcoin, which is typically the currency that a hacker uses.
Okay.
It's a non-traceable fund. So it's not like me writing you a check or giving you my credit card number. I have to go buy Bitcoin.
Wow.
It's a third-party currency that is used around the world. And new companies are actually starting to use this currency as well.
Okay, so obviously there are a lot of concerning things with that. But just for the viewer watching who has no idea, let's talk about why people should be concerned and worried, except for obviously there's obvious reasons.
Yeah, most people that should be concerned are businesses.
Okay.
A hacker is going after a company because they know they have more personal files that they're going to need access to, like your QuickBooks or Word documents or presentations, versus maybe a stay-at-home mom that has pictures of the kids, right?
Right.
They're not after that. They know they'll get more money from the companies. It's very easy if you have a staff of 5, 10, or 100 people every day working for you. They go to a website that they shouldn't, they get an email that they shouldn't, they open it, and they infect the entire company.
Oh, that's terrifying. Can this happen on just Mac or PC or any of the above?
It actually can happen to any type of device. So it could be a phone, it could be a computer, Mac or PC, but typically it is a PC.
Okay.
Very predominant on Windows 7 or Windows 10, and then it spreads across the network like we talked about.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So you do have some stuff on your computer to show a viewer. If you're looking at your computer, you log on, you see these things, you should be worried.
So these are two screens that are the typical crypto locker virus, which is known as ransomware.
Okay.
Ransomware is the type of virus, meaning they hold you hostage for money, but there are about 100 iterations of the virus. CryptoLocker is a version of it, and basically as one person figures out how to stop it, they just create another one.
Okay.
So there could be 5th, 6th generations of this type of virus. This is a splash screen of you turn on your computer, and this is what you would actually see.
Okay, so you're seeing this up on your TV right now.
Yeah, and you can actually see this screenshot. You have 4 days left. They want $300 for you to unlock your files. And what your files look like is this other screen I just brought up here. So this particular virus, ransomware, is a .ccc. So that's not for the techie people out there, not an extension that you would normally use, a Word document or an Excel PowerPoint presentation. This is an actual locked file that you have no access to.
Okay, so it's your own files that they get a hold of, hold it ransom.
Yeah.
And then, so this is the kicker of it, I think, too, is even if you did pay the ransom, which you don't have to because you guys can come into play, this is where we'll tell you about that in a second, but if you pay it, they still have access to your files, and they could come back and do this anytime, right?
Yeah, so there's actually no guarantee that by you paying this amount of money, they will unlock your files.
Okay.
Most of the time they do, however. In the few situations that we've had to do this, we have had success. However, they still do or can have access to your computer. You have to remember this is a virus, so it's buried deep down into the computer, and you never really know if it is gone. So typically what we do is restore the files, and then we wipe the computer clean and rebuild it.
Okay, so general safety concerns, say you have kids or your company, how can you avoid getting this? Is there any way?
So there's not a lot of ways to avoid this. The best thing you can do is back up your data. Just always make sure your data is backed up on a daily basis. Do full backups, etc. You can buy cheap hard drives at Best Buy. If you're a home computer, you can buy backup solutions online through a business. And then really just don't open emails and go to websites that look fishy.
Sketchy stuff.
Yeah.
If you get a random link, don't open it. And I just want to stress too, and then we're going to wrap it up, and I want to talk about your company. What was I going to say? I think if you don't have a backup, that's where you guys can't really help, because like that hospital, you can't restore the information, right? So back up your stuff.
You're 100% correct. If there's no backup, you can't get that data. So then you kind of follow plan B, pay the ransom, hope that you get your data back, and then learn from your lessons.
Okay, and then just wrapping it up real quick, tell us about Marcus Networking. What do you guys do?
We're a local family-owned shop. We have 20 employees. We're a managed service provider, so we work for a lot of businesses here in town and California, predominantly medical and financial institutions, and provide tech support for them.
Fabulous. Marcus, you're the best. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
And stay tuned on Arizona Daily Mix because we have so much more coming up.